the Los Angeles Clippers against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Joel Embiid and the Sixers have been through a lot in the last 5 years. At the beginning, there were so many losses on and off the court. But trust the process became a mantra, one that Embiid embraced. He said, I think a lot about what I went through, how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. Kevin, the process has turned out quite well.
Thank you, David. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Howard. Then there's Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the two-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Embiid, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Beverly. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them. GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. He's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Leonard hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Simmons. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. George looking over the floor. Misses the three. Harris outside. Now the dish to Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Pass to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, he lays it in.
Oh, the brilliance of Simmons. You know, outstanding at getting fancy with the ball and taking risks from time to time.
Passes it to Ibaka. Now, here is George. Defense right on him.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Now here's Beverly. And there's the pass to Morris. Embiid dishes it to Ibaka. A three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Beverly. No one near him. No good. Shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harris passes to Thibault. Dishes it to Simmons. Knocked away. Let's go. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Well, you look at Tobias Harris. I mean, it's remarkable the way he's improved. His confidence from three-point range, a huge part of it.
Moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now here is Harris. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Harris passes to Thibault. Back to Harris. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Ibaka with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly. Just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Simmons against Beverly. Harris outside. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Paul George on top.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Bounce pass from Beverly. That's tipped. Simmons with it. Pass to Howard. Over Beverly. A nice shot by Howard.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Passes it to George. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Up top, Simmons. Defended by Beverly. The pass to Howard. 5 on the clock. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Beverly. Ibaka with the ball. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Beverly. Back to Ibaka. Down low. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
The 76ers leading.
Yo, check Simmons.
Passes it to Harris. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. The pass to Ibaka. On the wing, Morris. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Fades. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Leonard finds Beverly. Takes the three. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Embiid. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George up top. Headed by Simmons. George with the bucket.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. Last season, he played outstanding. 6th in assists, 15th in field goal percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Now here is Harris. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. To end the cold streak. Great tee that time from Leonard.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Simmons. Harris up top. Now Embiid. Another shot. Howard. He feeds it to Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
And Chris, as skilled as he is offensively, some overlook Joel Embiid's defensive impact.
Yeah, Kevin, he's the centerpiece of their defense. He's an outstanding rim protector, and he moves great for a player his size.
One falls for.
I'm not really sure I've ever seen a center who could play bully ball in the paint, then step out and hit the three, then give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. I mean, him and Boogie Cousins are really the only two that come to mind.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers, and Embiid drops them both. And even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
And he should, Kevin. And at times, the lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to get him the ball down there with space to work.
Now here's Simmons. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Simmons passes to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. For 3. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid. Morris against Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. Curry can't get it to go.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The 76ers trail. Kicks it to Simmons. And the basket is good. Simmons got 6.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Here's George. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry outside. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
One is no good.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Here's Thibault, defended by George. Pass to Howard. Simmons working it over. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Ibaka with some nice D. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Kept alive. Here's Leonard. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Passes to Howard. Here's Thibault. And it's sent back by George. Outside Williams. There's the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Here's Thibault. He kicks it to Howard. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Scooped up. No good with the layup.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Ibaka. Now Williams. Ibaka against Embiid. Ibaka, no luck.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Howard. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Thibault. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Trying to end the drought. He gets hauled in by Paul George.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
That free throw good from George. And the 76ers making a change here. And George drops them both. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot will not fall. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media, and the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Howard. Alec Burks is out there with Curry, and it's Hilton in at the 3 spot. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The 76ers with another miss. To the paint, here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Howard dishes to Curry. Teardrop shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Out-of-play rejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, as with the officials, are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
And both free throws good for Curry. Los Angeles leading by 9. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Curry. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And the rejection by Zubac.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Curry against Williams. And the rejection by Zubats. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep. The rebound by Paul George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Burks looking around. Outside Curry. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Zubats. That's good from Howard on the assist by Curry. Howard's got 5 now.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Outside, George pulls up on the elbow. Here's Zubats. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz.
One shot.
The 76ers trail by 18. Now the pass to Milton. Curry dishes to Harris. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Harris trying to get free. Here's Howard. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
And here is Curry. To the inside. Here's Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Williams up on top, guarded by Curry. Nobody near George. Here's Zubats, and he converts the layup. Zubats has got 5 points in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put the body on someone.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Leonard. That misses off the backboard.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Kennard, the pass to Williams. Over Burks. Shot's good by Williams.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Now here's Curry. Hangs in the air, and the rejection by Zubac.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different. But he can't keep anything to fall.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Curry kicks to Burks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
High arcing shot, and it's Williams playing it in. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Burks. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Harris. Shoots a fader. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kennard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Howard dishes to Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard. Kicks to George. From the high post. And that one goes long.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
A nice shot by Harris.
With broad shoulders and solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Here's Leonard. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Burks. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Kennard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Milton. The dish to Burks. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
Yeah, he was a 19th pick of the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Alec Burks. And Harris drops them both. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Leonard. No good on the shot. And Philadelphia the other way now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Green, the pass to Harris. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Williams double team. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard kicks to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Ibaka. It's stolen by Curry. Pass break, Philadelphia. Simmons is running. He had a nice open look right there. And that's 10 points for Tobias Harris.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's George. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Simmons passes to Embiid. On the wing, Harris. Another shot, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the pass to Ibaka. He kicks to Leonard. Outside Williams. Leonard on the wing. Over Harris. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The 76ers trail by 20. Outside Simmons. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Williams kicks to Ibaka. Kennard, the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Oh, Leonard in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Simmons passes to Embiid. Pass to Green. Over George. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 31 points and 7 rebounds. There was a lot to like about his first 2 quarters in this one. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What you like about Kawhi Leonard, efficient in everything he does. Rarely does he take an extra dribble, doesn't take bad shots, and he passes in the right position to make the play.
And over to Shaq, what did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Harris, he sinks the 11-footer. Harris has got the first basket of the second half here for the 76ers.
He keeps that mid-range jump shot alive. I love seeing Harris utilize this area of the floor.
Now here's Beverly, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Simmons with it. Pass to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. Harris, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Simmons kicks it to Howard. On the wing, Harris. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Morris. A 3 from Leonard. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Here's Thibault. Out to the wing. Embiid finds Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 10.
You got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring from there.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Popped up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. It's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
A 15-footer. The offensive rebound. And Ibaka slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Here's Thibault. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. For Philadelphia, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Clippers leading by 20. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Howard against Morris. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Beverly. And here's Leonard from 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Simmons finds Howard. And even though Chris Dwight-Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Howard. And both free throws good for Howard.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Clippers leading by 18. Leonard looking over the floor. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Harris. That one misses. Good work defensively by Morris. Tipped away. Embiid with the steal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Leonard. Misses for Simmons.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. Nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You got to love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Thibault. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. The pass to Howard. Inside. Shoot from the right block. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here is Ibaka. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thibault. Pass to Howard. Over Beverly. Nice touch on the bank shot. 14 points for Howard.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The drive by Jackson. And that one is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Simmons against Beverly. Ball's knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Philadelphia has possession. And here is Simmons. He's got 10. The second effort, and Howard finishes it off. Howard's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Harris against Jackson. To the paint. Here's George.
Oh, see that?
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Thibault. 5 points in the game. Outside, Simmons. Morris with the rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Jackson against Harris. And here's George for three. That one, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Passes it to Thibault. Over George. Here's Embiid. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got 12 in the game. And the Clippers call time here.
Chance to check out stats for Jackson. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 15 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
Now, here's George. 18 points for him.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in rebounding, 4th in scoring, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. The first one falls. George drops them both. Here's Thibault. 5 points in the game. And there's the pass to Simmons. The feed to Embiid. And there it is for him. Embiid's got 14 points.
You can't afford to give Embiid any separation, especially in the pick and roll area where he is very dangerous.
Simmons against Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Simmons. He's got 10. Pass to Harris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Jackson misses. The 76ers trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's just an athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, given how powerful he is.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the 76ers also making a change. Brooks is checked in. No good on the second free throw. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13-point lead. Beverly looking around. He dishes it to Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson trying to get open as Ibaka. Jackson misses. The 76ers trail by 13. Burks the pass to Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Oh, look, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical. A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robertson with the pace he's piling up.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Simmons. And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star and an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in. Clippers leading by 11. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Beverly. Passes to Jackson. And that one hits back iron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now here's Simmons. 12 points for him. Lets it go from 11, and the jumper falls for him. Simmons got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Simmons against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The 76ers trail by 9. Now, here's Burks. No points in the game yet for him. 1:57 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. There's the pass to Embiid. Over Jackson. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Green. 16 points for Joel Embiid.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Kennard, the pass to Beverly. He kicks to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers trail by 7. Simmons passes to Burks. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Jackson dishes to Morris. And stolen by Harris. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. On the wing, Harris. 35 seconds left in the third. And the shot goes in. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Clippers leading by 3. Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Beverly. Shoots over Burks. Great D that time from Green. The 76ers shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Simmons against Jackson. Outside, Green. The shot from 20 feet away. No good that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
Let's be great on simplicity. On missions, you're running. On makes, A to B and play. If it's slow, we'll call something. Get that thing humming. Get it popping.
Greg, I love that. Some awesome advice from Coach Brown.
I mean, he is really trusting his players right now, wanting them to be assertive from this point on.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Alec Burks, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Fades away, and right through it goes. Leonard's got 37.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. A floater. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 16 points for Tobias Harris.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. Leonard, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Here's Beverly after the Sixers pick up 2. Back to Ibaka. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Harris. From 18 feet away. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone, because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now, here's Burks. Puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
But not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Leonard draws the double. On the wing, Morris. Looking for Beverly. He gets it there. And the shot is good. Beverly's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, and the D can't do enough with Beverly down there. I mean, he's just too clever for them with his interior shot.
Simmons dishes to Burks. Beverly against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Now, here is Ibaka. Morris outside. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Nobody near Leonard. Here's Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. a second, so he makes them both. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but
oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Williams passes to Leonard. And the wide open shot for Morris. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Howard, the pass to Thibault. And here is Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Thibault, defended by George.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Baca against Howard. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard to tie it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 15 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Thibault. It's good. Thibault's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Feeds it to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Pass to Simmons. And the rejection by Leonard. But they get it back. Embiid kicks to Harris. Fires the three. A new 14 for the 76ers. Howard, that's good.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Leonard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, if they're needing to fight from behind.
And with Embiid and Ben Simmons both at their best in the paint, maybe not the ideal fit if you're the Sixers and you had to trade one of them. Which is it?
Oh, man, that's so tough. They're both great players, GA. But Embiid, his health remains a question mark. And Simmons, you know, imagine if you have a team of shooters built around him like Giannis in Milwaukee. That's a tough question.
That's good from Simmons.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Clippers call time here. keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up, guys.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
You got to appreciate the scoring ability of Howard, a hulk of a player who knows how to get into a comfort zone.
Williams kicks to Ibaka. Back to Williams. Outside, George. The three. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 9 assists now tonight. Down low, here's Embiid.
Very difficult to deal with this side. I mean, once Embiid gets the positioning he wants, you almost have to foul.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Is there a more entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid? I mean, on the court, he's a 7+ footer who can do it all. Off the court, no one better on social media.
And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Outside, George. Here's Leonard. That shot off. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Clippers trail by 10. Outside, Williams. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons. Embiid wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Williams finds Leonard. Leonard draws the double inside, and Morris throws it down.
And Morris really rises up to these jams, leaving no mistake as he finishes with the authority.
Bible, the pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Thibault's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. Leonard dishes to Morris. Back to Leonard. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Thibault, defended by George.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And here's Leonard from 3.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Harris drives in.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and well, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Harris drops them both. Williams with the ball, and he's been doing tremendous work feeding his teammates.
It's been fun to see him activate this offense. He's 1 away from 10 assists.
Leonard, no luck. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now, here's George. He's covered closely, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 14.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
And they double up Embiid. Passes it to Thibault. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Outside, George. Floats one up. That one, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 17. .149 left to play here in the 4th. Harris kicks to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. The teardrop falls in. Simmons got 16 points here in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But, GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And Morris throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Joel Embiid.
Take a break.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And he makes the first. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across
everybody.
the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast and getting that shot off.
Smith outside. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Smith. Outside, Scott. There's the three. Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kennard, the pass to Shamet. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Here's Thibault. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Dwight did it all tonight. What was the biggest factor to impact the game the way you did?
Just thank God, that I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things I can do on the floor because of him. So my objective tonight was just to come out and win.
You look like your normal self again, Dwight. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.